guys, today we're going to make something which is very close to my heart. Actually, everything is close to my heart. But ये जो है, इसे हम लादी पाव बोलते हैं. पाव वाले हम बोलते थे पाव वाले. पाव वाले is actually the whole Portuguese influence which came into India. And पाव, वड़ा पाव, पाव भाजी का जो पाव होता है ना, you can only get it in Mumbai. So now I've got about 320 grams of maida. Okay. What do you make bread with? Flour, yeast, salt and water or milk, and then we enrich it with butter, olive oil, and then the yeast is the most important thing. Just to get the yeast to work a little faster, we're looking for having lukewarm milk. I can put my finger in and I don't feel hot or garam. So literally, because if you increase your temperature too much, what is going to happen? Your yeast will die. So I've got my lukewarm milk. यानी कि जब मैं इसमें उंगली भी डाल दूंगा ना, it feels like nice and light. I can still keep my finger in. So in this I've got about 7 grams of dry yeast. Okay, we're going to give this a nice mix. Okay, I also have a little bit of sugar. Okay, because sugar is needed for the yeast. Beautiful. So ये हमने कर लिया. Now I'm just going to give this a little mix, and then I'm just going to be put it into the dough. Now you can use a whisk, you can use your hand. You know, as long as your hands are clean, it's all good. Adding my mixture in here. Beautiful. Then next, we're going to be adding about 5 to 7 grams of salt. And we're going to add about 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, in here. We've got about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, which we're adding in here. Half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, perfect. And then we're just going to give this, put it all together. And then we're going to add the rest of the milk to make our dough. And then जैसे आप बिल्कुल रोटी गूंथते हो, you're going to do that. We're going to be also adding butter into this as soon as we start getting the dough together. So once the dough is kind of coming together but not ready, I'm just going to take a little flour and bring it here. And then we start kneading the dough. Okay, the idea is to have a very nice soft elastic dough for ladhi pav. Okay, so as you can see now, when the dough starts getting less sticky, okay, it means that we are almost getting there. मेहनत तो है, मेहनत का जो फल है बहुत ही टेस्टी होता है. Okay, मीठा भी हो सकता है. So now we have some butter, about 20 grams of butter, which I'm going to be putting inside my dough. Okay, and literally we are folding our butter inside here. We're going to grease this bowl and then we're going to let this proof for at least almost 2 hours until it's almost double in size, deflated, make it into a log, cut into small, cover it, and again prove it for 20 minutes before we start baking it. Okay, so nicely covered with a damp cloth. और 2 घंटे के बाद let's take a look. Wow, काफी बड़ा है. Okay, now next what we need to do is literally we got to degas it. Okay, and then we have to knead it a little more. Beautiful. So you can see it's a beautiful, lovely, long, nice and soft elastic dough. Adding a little bit of flour. And so we're going to make about literally like 20-25 gram little paos for us. So about 50 grams approximately. Damp cloth, another half an hour till it gets nicely proofed. तब तक मेरा oven on है, and we shall bake this as soon as it is almost double in size. Brilliant. पाव तो बन रही है, हाँ? चलो भाजी भी बनाते. Let's make some पाव भाजी. तो पाव तो बन गई है, अभी तो बनाएंगे पाव भाजी. I'm going to be making my पाव भाजी, the OG Mumbai style, using Emami Mantra Pav Bhaji Masala. Let's start cooking. जो पाव भाजी की स्टोरी है, it goes back to the American Civil War. Now during the American Civil War, they needed a lot of cotton. Okay, cotton कहाँ से आता था? It used to come from India. The British had this ultimate chance to make sure that they thrive while they were here. So a lot of cotton was being made here. Now for cotton, what did you need? For cotton and textiles, you needed people. So there was this whole migration of workers from all over coming into Mumbai, working day and night non-stop. They didn't have enough time, okay? Their wives did not have enough time to cook. Plus, they didn't have enough time to eat. So they needed something to eat that they could eat, which had nutrition. It was left over from whatever vegetables you had, cooked with some spices, and believe me, that's how the origin of the pav bhaji started. So this has a lot of significance. Besides, it's the most amazing street food that I've ever eaten, and I'd love to eat. And guess what? Happy birthday! 160 साल हो गए, and about 15 lakh people eat pav bhaji every day. It's a fact. So पहले, first things first. Now, basically, पाव भाजी के लिए you can use whatever you want, but primarily गोभी जाती है. Okay, so to make things quick, I am going to be pressure cooking my basic जो पाव भाजी के vegetables है. So I am going to be adding my carrots, cauliflower. So I've got cauliflower, I've got carrots, थोड़े से capsicum. So जिसे हम कहते हैं base vegetables. Okay, so we're going to be cooking all this along with potatoes. So now if you see, it's quite a weird, quite a real combination of vegetables, which means that whatever vegetables people had at home. Now if you go to see, they are basic vegetables. Aloo hai, gobi hai, green peas hai, tomato hai. So these are basic vegetables what people actually had घर में. उसके साथ aloo was cheap. Aloo fills your stomach. It's heavy on the carb. What did people who have a very high level of physical work to do? They have to eat heavy carbs, okay? Now this was full and rich of vegetables. तो अभी हम इसमें डालेंगे थोड़ा सा नमक, थोड़ा सा रेड चिली पाउडर और हमारा Emami मंत्रा पाव भाजी मसाला. So we're gonna add a little bit of this in here. थोड़ा सा पानी. और इसे हम about 2 या 3 सीटी देंगे. Until then, let's start making our basic पाव भाजी का मसाले की ग्रेवी. Yes, a nice big तवा. ये actually I use this to make paella, okay? But ये जो कढ़ाई जो है ना, it's outstanding. Any nice थोड़ी सी बड़ी heavy duty कढ़ाई या तवा बिल्कुल चढ़ेगा, okay? तो पहले थोड़ी सी मिर्ची काट लेते हैं. Now I like my pav bhaji a little spicy. Okay, मुझे थोड़ी सी मिर्ची ज़्यादा अच्छी लगती है. थोड़ा सा oil. You want to mix oil and butter together because on very high temperatures which the tawa is already at, butter क्या होता है उसको जल जाता है. Oh yeah, look at that. थोड़ा और. Okay, थोड़ा और. No problem. Green chilies. वाह, मजा आ गया. प्याज बारीक कटे हुए. So you can see this butter combination, wow, with this little chilies is just outstanding. मजा आ रहा है. Beautiful. Now, I would like to know from you, where do you think you get the best pav bhaji in Mumbai? Okay, I know 4 places. Let's see what your comments are. Write them in the comments below. Okay, for sure. हाँ, सब्सक्राइब तो किया आपने मेरा चैनल या नहीं? हाँ, if you haven't and you're watching this for the first time, come on, ring the bell, subscribe, enjoy it. There's lots of action happening here soon. So we've got a really nice onions, बिल्कुल अभी soft हो रहे हैं. They're getting nice and translucent here. Look. Next, अदरक और लहसुन. और मैं इसमें actually थोड़ी सी हल्की सी कसूरी मेथी भी डालता हूँ. Okay, just a little bit. तो ये once से जिंजर गार्लिक starts cooking, you can see पूरा मुखड़ा अभी चेंज हो रहा है. देखिए. And then we have these lovely chopped tomatoes. Beautiful. अभी हम डालेंगे इसमें रेड चिली and then इमामी मंत्रा पाव भाजी मसाला। अभी हम इसमें डालेंगे टोमेटो प्यूरे, फ्रेश टमाटोस का। ओह यस, वी आर गेटिंग देयर। अब हम डालेंगे इसमें, ओह या, ऑफ कोर्स, व्हाई नॉट, butter. And you know this, I can actually tell you how good this pav bhaji masala is because this color is just unbelievable. And there is no color added, no preservatives. I mean, the raw materials are super. And I think 10 to 12 spices are used to make this. So this is one big heavy thing off my head that मुझे अभी पाव भाजी मसाला जो है ओरिजिनल मिल रहा है, थोड़ी सी, very little bit of sugar, not too much, just to give that whole rounded effect, some salt to begin. So बिल्कुल emulsion है, okay? You're literally emulsifying the butter inside. Oh yes. Now the idea is that you don't want too much liquid inside, okay? So this is just absolutely perfect. Nicely mashed vegetables. ये हमारे मैश वेजिटेबल्स को हम पाव भाजी में डाल देंगे मसाले में एंड कंटिन्यू कुकिंग विद ठपाक बटर मार के। नाउ आई एम जस्ट क्यूरियस टू टेस्ट these vegetables because listen, these are simple vegetables. Gajar, gobi, aloo or matar. As basic, and of course capsicum. So this is as basic as it can get. I could just eat this. Now it's time to put this back on here and continue the cooking game. मसाला डालेंगे हम. Ouch! Ouch! Welcome to Mumbai. Nice. Almost double in size, okay. A nice milk wash. Preheating the oven. I already did that. About 225 degrees, about 15 minutes. और हमारे paos are ready. Boom. Oh yes. Oh, beautiful paos. Nice. So now, final brushing is with butter. So nice, beautiful ladi pav here, almost like a ladi pav, baby ladi pav I would call it. Delicious. And normally when you have a nice pav, you can cut it in half, put some butter, do it on the tawa. But you know what? These are just freshly baked. They are full of butter. I would not really cut them, okay? At least this one's homemade ones, you don't really need to cut them, okay? Delicious. Absolutely. Wow, look at that. Yes. Bilkul each. Lovely. Nice. Beautiful. Wow, look at that. Wow. I think this is just amazing, guys. घर की पाव, घर की भाजी और इमामी मंत्रा स्पाइसेस पाव भाजी मसाला हिट हो गया. Enjoy!